This man, Makarov, is fighting his own war and he has
You have no authority here, Jackie Weaver. No authority at all.
torture, human trafficking, or genocide. He's not loyal to a flag or a country or any set of ideals. He trades blood for money. He's your new best friend. You don't want to know what it's cost already to put you next to him.
Let me take you back to the dark ages of December 2020. The UK is deep in a third lockdown, and you have watched everything on Netflix. You've eaten too much banana bread. The world is grey, miserable, and pretty shit, to be honest. We were desperate for entertainment. We needed a hero. We needed a villain. And we didn't find it in the year's Marvel movies. We found it in the Planning and Environmental Committee of a small village in Cheshire. It has been 5 years since Jackie Weaver kicked off 3 angry men in a digital void and became a global icon. But here is the first thing most people get wrong. The chaos that happened in February 2021 did indeed happen in December 2020, months earlier. The viral footage was from a meeting on December 10th, 2020. It sat on YouTube unnoticed, like a dormant volcano, or a quiet mouse, for about 2 months before a student found it and tweeted it by. At the time the world fell in love with Jackie, the war at Handforth Parish Council was already far worse than we knew. Today we are looking at the entire saga, the prequel, the viral event, the chaotic sequel, and the £85,000 investigation that changed the verdict. To understand the kick, you have to understand the tension. The chairman, Brian Tolber, refused to accept the fact that the meeting was in fact illegal, and he refused to accept Jackie Weaver was the clerk.
These things don't start on the night, they start before. And for me, democracy is hugely important. I mean, it starts with town and parish councils.
The argument started over a label. Brian Tolber changed his new name to clerk. Jackie Weaver politely asked him to change it. When he refused, Jackie dropped a line that should have been the first warning shot.
Please refer to me as Britney Spears from now on.
Call me Britney Spears. That is the energy we are dealing with. Brian Tolber said the legendary words.
It's only the chairman who can remove people from a meeting. You have no authority here, Jackie Weaver. No authority at all.
No authority at all. The delivery is Shakespearean in nature. In any normal timeline, Jackie crumbles. She'll apologise. She logs off. She becomes a beta male cuck. But this Jackie Weaver is not normal.
She's just kicked him out.
Just a minute.
No, she's kicked him out. No.
She didn't hesitate. She didn't ask for permission. She just kicked him out. Straight up, she kicked him out. With the final boss defeated, a new challenger approaches. Enter Alan Brewerton, sitting on a sofa in front of a beige wall, a colour representing sadness in most lifestyles. Alan decides to go down screaming.
No, they can't because the vice chair's here. I take charge. Read the standing orders. Read them and understand them.
Jackie's response: another click, another kick. Peace is restored. Councillor John Smith welcomes everyone to Handforth, and Jackie delivers the deadpan line of the century. It's nothing if not lively.
Welcome to Handforth.
This is the part of the story the viral clips miss. After the video exploded in early February, the internet realised There was another meeting scheduled for February 17th, 2021. Usually, these meetings get 0 views. This one, over 3,000 people tuned in live on YouTube. It's the Super Bowl of the local government. People were in a live chat cheering for Jackie. But here's the twist. Jackie wasn't even there. She just stepped back to let the council try to function. So what happened? Did they behave?
Let's leave. Just you go and say help them. She's kicked Barry out, so I'm leaving. No, Barry. No, Barry has gone. I'll stay. We're trying to have a Teams meeting, you fool.
I was thrown out of the meeting, says Councillor Berman, blah blah blah. Absolutely not. Brian Tolber returned as chairman and spent the entire sequel defending his actions, proving that the toxicity wasn't about Jackie, it was about the culture of the council itself. Fast forward to 2022, the memes had faded, but you know what hadn't faded?
No taper fade. You know what's
Kill me. Fast forward to 2022, the memes had faded, but the lawyers were just getting started. A formal investigation was launched into Handforth Parish Council. It cost the taxpayers a staggering £85,000.
Okay, well, Jackie's with us now. Hi, Jackie. This investigation's cost £80,000 or thereabouts, and it's found that you didn't have the authority. How are you feeling about that this morning?
The report dropped a bombshell. Legally, Brian Toll was right. A clerk does not have the legal power to remove a councillor from the meeting. But what's Jackie's defence? It's the greatest legal loophole in history.
Okay, but you did sort of kick people out because you wanted them out. I mean, so you did sort of use a bit of authority, didn't you?
Yes and no. I didn't actually remove them from the meeting. I put them in the waiting room. And a little bit later, the remaining councillors, having elected a chairman, formally passed a resolution to remove them from the meeting.
I put them in the waiting room, she argues, and she didn't kick them out. She just placed them in the digital timeout corner. Crucially, the report also found that the men's behaviour was hostile and aggressive, effectively saying, technically, Jackie broke the rules, but we totally understand why she did.
And I did what I felt was the only thing that I could do to enable them to hold this meeting. Otherwise, it would have been shut down.
So, we are now approaching the 5-year anniversary, and if I've timed this right, this video should be out on the 5-year anniversary. So who won the war? The villains, Brian Tolver and Alec Bolton, both resigned from the council in April 2021. They won the rulebook argument, but they lost the war of public opinion. They effectively vanished into public life once again. In fact, the brand's Handforth Parish Council became so toxic that the remaining councillors decided they couldn't do it. They changed the name. They legally changed the name to Handforth Town Council. They had to escape the meme by literally rebranding. And Jackie, she became a national treasure. She wrote a feminist guide to leadership. She launched a podcast. She opened the Brit Awards. She even went on Channel 4's Make Me Prime Minister. But the coolest part, she did not quit her day job. As of 2025, December 2025, she is still the Chief Officer of the Cheshire Association of Local Councils. She travels the country, speaking at conferences, encouraging women and young people to join local government, so the seats aren't filled by angry men shouting at their iPads again. Jackie Weaver proves something important. In a world of shouting men, sometimes the most powerful thing you can be is a calm woman with the mouse that can kick people off the Zoom call. Technically, the report says she had no authority, but 5 years later, she's the only one we remember. And she's still in her job. And if that isn't authority, I don't know what is.
Let's leave. Just you go and say help them. She's kicked Barry out, so I'm leaving. No, Barry. No, Barry has gone. Oh, stay. We're trying to have a Teams meeting, you fool. Go on.